Hi everyone, quick video today to show you around how to implement one of the new features that has been released by Mixpanel a few weeks ago, being the warehouse sync, allowing you basically to import data from your warehouse directly into Mixpanel. So let's get started directly. Quite straightforward, as you will see. So first thing first, you need to go in your Mixpanel account. In there, you'll go in the project settings. In the project settings, you will see basically that there are two new tabs in here, the warehouse data and the warehouse sources. First thing to do is obviously to connect a source, basically connect a warehouse to your account. In my case, I will go for BigQuery one, for which you need to specify your GCP project. So I put my sandbox here, and in there you have basically a prompt that you simply can copy paste in a Cloud Shell to create the user with the correct permission for the integration to be automatically set up. So you'll go in your Google Cloud environment, you will go in Cloud Shell. Here we just passed what was in Mixpanel, you authorize, it's running. Done. Back in Mixpanel. Creating the source. Sorry, my face is in front of the button. And here we go. So here, as simple as that, the connection is set up. What you need to do now is obviously select the data that you want to import. For that, you have basically the opportunity to import three types of data using that new sync. First, events, straightforward. You can also sync user data and groups data. In the scope of this video, we just focus on events because I created a small dataset for it to be easy. So basically in here, in BigQuery, I'll close my Cloud Shell. I have my sandbox where I created a Mixpanel warehouse dummy dataset with a Mixpanel event table. In this table, a few columns, insert ID. So if you're familiar with the different variables that are required for Mixpanel events to be ingested properly, you basically need an insert ID which allows you to deduplicate events in case you send multiple times the same events. UUID, which is the user ID to which the event should be attached, the name of the event, the timestamp of the event, and the timestamp it has been inserted in the database. So, back in Mixpanel, once you have your table that is quite properly formatted to do so, knowing that you will be able to select the columns in here, so it's not that you need to create a specific table, but you need some specific columns to be there to be able to import those. In here I will create an event table. My source will be my sandbox. The dataset will be the Mixpanel dummy dataset. As you see, it prompts directly the different tables and datasets that are available thanks to the connection that has been made right before. Very straightforward. And then you will map the event fields with the fields that you have in your table. Very simple. So the event name will be event name, the event type will be the event timestamp, the distinct ID in my case will be the UUID, the insert ID will be the insert ID. Then you have a sync setting. You will select the type of sync that you want to do. Here in my case, since I specified timestamps and stuff, it will be time-based. The insert time will be the insert timestamp. And then you can choose the frequency at which you want the sync to happen. The lowest granularity is an hourly sync, and you can go up to a weekly sync to get your data synced from your warehouse to Mixpanel. In my case, I will just go for a weekly one. You can see already like quite some preview of the data. I inputted a few dates between the 9th of September and 13th of September, reason why you see that. You see a sample of the data in here with the way it will look like. So basically a very common Mixpanel event. And again, I'm hiding the button. I will click create in here. Here it goes. It's active. So you see it's syncing now basically. So if I go and see in my events tab for today, currently have no events. It's currently syncing. No, obviously not, because as I said, I inputted data for the past few days. But still it's not here yet. So let's wait a minute for the sync to happen. Not yet. Just checking quickly that this went through as expected. So we see that it's here, right? But let me check at the data that I put in, because it might be that my timestamps were a bit mixed up. So it was around 13th of September, which is more or less 7 days ago. So obviously I don't see anything. Okay, so let's just, again, my face is blocking me. Go back in events, go on the 13th between the 11th and the 14th, apply, and here it is. So those basically, you see the logouts, logins with those users. Those are the events that I've synced from my warehouse. If I check here, you see that the source is a warehouse import. So very straightforward, very easy. It's as easy for everything that's user data and group data, just different fields to select and different tables that you will need to create to do so, but very, very straightforward. A matter of a few clicks, a few minutes, and that's set up. So voilà, that's it for today. Hope it will help you to get started with the feature quite easily.